So in today's video, we're going to cover for loops. I will create a new program here. Cancel. I'll create a new program here in my first quarter folder. I'll call it for loops 1. For loops 1. So a for loop is going to allow us to run code over and over again as many times as we dictate. It is useful, especially when you need the user to input values that are repetitive questions. And the classic examples enter in test scores. So a for loop looks like this. It goes for and then parentheses. Inside this parentheses, it's going to go to 3 different values. Where do you want to start the loop? Int, index, and where do you want to start it? Typically you start it at 0 or 1, so I'll start at 1. Where do you want the index to go up to? So I want the index to go up to, let's say, 10. And then I want the index, how much do I want it to go up by? And in this case, I'll make the index go up by 1. And now I'll make brackets here to make block notation. And this, whatever's in between these two parentheses, brackets, will happen from 1 to 10, going up by 1. So just to show you, it will be system.out.println, and I will put in hello world, and then plus plus index. So this will print out hello world 10 times with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's say I wanted to create a countdown for int index. And this time I wanted to start at 20. But I wanted to count down. I wanted to go down to 1. I say index is greater than or equal to 1. In this case, I want the index to go down by 1, so I subtract 1. Notice there is no semicolon after the for loop. When you write the for statement, there is no semicolon. So this system.out.println, I would write countdown and then plus index semicolon. Now if I ran that, it would actually do countdown 20 all the way down to 1. And let's say right here, if index equals 1, I want it to system.out.println type blast off. This is how I could get it to do specific phrases within a for loop. I can tell when the index hits 1, and it's only going to hit 1 once, it's going to print countdown 1, and then it will check, oh, index is 1, and then type blast off. So you could see it went countdown 20 all the way down to 1, then blast off. The other thing you could do with a for loop, for int index equals, let's say 10, all the way up to less than or equal to 100. So I want to know all the multiples of 5. I do index equals index plus 5. So now I could go off by 5s. And then I could print out system.out.println multiples of 5 are, and then type index here. And then hit run, and you can see it goes 10, 15, 20, 25. Because it's starting at 10, going up by 100, adding by 5 each time. Now, something you should know is typically I will not write index. Typically I write int I. Index is just a variable name. And then I'll go back and I'll write I, and then I put the I right here. And then you should see it runs exactly the same, that first one, hello world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I could switch all of these. So from now on in future videos, you'll see these for loops where actually I'll use the letter I, J, and K typically. That's it for loops. Counters will be next.